All right, guys, so this week is going to be all about chapter 2 of my book, Facing Life Head On. And chapter 2 is Aftershock, and that is it's immediately after the crash, whenever I woke up after being knocked out on impact, but then basically the 10 days following. I was in the hospital for 10 days before my insurance says, get out. And the aftershock of waking up in the car was, I've never had any kind of car collision, not even a fender bender before this. So waking up and hearing our girls screaming at me saying, mommy, are you okay? Please wake up. And then trying to just get out of this fog was unbelievable. And then, hearing the panic in their voice and trying to help them and see them and everything is wrong up here. It was so difficult and so emotional. And I remember the next morning, whenever I woke up in my hospital room, I was so distraught about being separated from my kids. Were they doing okay? Why were we in separate hospitals? I just couldn't understand that part. My brain wasn't working correctly, and plus I was on a ton of pain medicine. And that part really, really upset me, that I couldn't be with my kids, especially the girls. I didn't know if they had been injured as badly as I had. And then just going through the first, I think I had 2 or 3 surgeries that first 10 days. I think I went in twice but was worked on 3 different areas. I don't remember coming out of surgery. Apparently it was pretty awful, and I was very vocal about waking up to the pain that I was in. But there was this moment where I don't even know what day it was, but I remember my mom being in the room with me, and just this divine sense of prayer came over me. And I remember it feeling like, I've never crowd surfed, but that's what I remember it feeling like, because I couldn't carry myself. Everyone who was praying for me was holding me up and just passing me on to the next person, saying, we've got you. And I couldn't express enough how much peace that gave me. And I remember sharing that with my mom, who was there in the room with me. So again, chapter 2 is quite emotional.